everybody. This is Tommy G.
And it's PJ.
And we're out here on the East Coast, Pete, with the city of brotherly love. It's our only trip out to Philadelphia this season.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Nice flight out. Sorry I didn't get over to communicate with you. I kind of passed out in the seat.
No problem. You got to be rested to call these. It's exhausting calling these games.
Yes, it is. That last one especially. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time.
Well, we're facing these Platypi, and we'll tell you where they're at after we talk a little bit about the last game, and it'll go. It should go sort of quick. There wasn't a whole lot of scoring, but what a game.
Yeah, it was exciting.
Yeah, so we hosted the Nemesis for the second time. Well, we hosted them the first time. We played them the second time this season, second of two meetup. And the Ramblers got out in front first. First of all, we saw some great pitching from our new pitchers. We got Mitch Berry out there on the mound, and then we got Jaden Testa in to relieve. And then Twist even came in and pitched well at the end, and we gave up fewer runs than normal. and
we did.
Got just enough offense to keep it going. Things started in the bottom of the second this time. It was Repo Reeves against Mark Harbormouth. And Reeves hits the ball into center field, double RBI, puts us out in front 1-0. So it's always good to get the scoring started. And then the top of the fifth, the Nemesis answered when Hotier was up versus Mitch Berry. Mitch Berry threw one bad pitch, got away from him, and Hotier put that one over out of the center field wall, a home run to tie the game, Pete. But other than that one pitch, he looked really great.
Yeah, he did. He looked gangbusters. He looked like the pitcher that we thought we were getting, and we were glad to see it. He racks up, does a really good job, racks up a bunch of strikeouts. I think that's the most strikeouts we've seen from a pitcher in a Rambler uniform all season, Tommy.
Yeah. And then it was the top of the sixth, the next inning, that they went ahead then. The Nemesis Hito Machada stepped up and hit a center field grounder, RBI, in the center field, got a runner around and put the Nemesis out by 2-1. But in grand fashion, the bottom of the ninth, Corbin Huerta versus Finnegan's. And Corbin Huerta hits another home run, a center field home run to tie the game in the bottom of the ninth. It was just, the place was going nuts. And for a moment there, we thought we could win it in the bottom of the ninth.
Yeah. Corbin Huerta's been coming up lately with the big hit when we need it. So yeah, it was good to see him.
So then we leave it at a tie. Nobody scores anything in the 10th. So then in the 11th inning, they introduced the extra runner at second base, and the Nemesis take advantage of it quickly. At the top of the 11th, Jock Sports, of course, of all people, one of the best players in the game, versus Twist Gutierrez. He crushes his center field home run over the wall. It's a 2-run home run with the extra runner, and that puts them ahead 4-2. And it puts us in a real tough place because we got to score 2. But luckily, the rule applies to everyone, and we get our runner at second base to start off the bottom of the side. And in the bottom of the 11th, storybook fashion, Kaylee Lancaster, of all people, who had one home run prior to this, against Jacob Marshmallow, and he pounds this left field line drive, 3-run home run over the wall. It was always a home run once he hit it. What a time to come through in the second home run. He wins the game, Pete, by going from down from 2 to up 1, and the Ramblers take it in the bottom of the 11th. What a victory.
Yes, sir, and it's funny because the conversation just before then was whether or not they were going to let Kaylee Lancaster hit.
Yeah.
He hadn't really done much. Well, I guess he wasn't too bad, but he wasn't really very successful at the plate. So there was some conversation. Fortunately, not unfortunately, it was actually fortunately, they didn't really have any other pinch hitters, so they let him go ahead and swing away. And first pitch he saw, like you say, he got a hold of it and just took it for a fast trip out over that left field wall.
Yeah, and I literally just got done saying, home run wins the game, and then pow, there it is.
Yeah.
I had a hard time staying in my seat. Anyway, that's going to bring us up to these guys tonight. There was some news that we were going to cover some news. That's right, Pete. There was some movement after that game. We didn't have time because that was a long game. We'll just tell you a few things that happened. The Buzzards signed Dozer Bonetti, replacing Hannah Hogsman. Hannah Hogsman was a 28-year-old starting pitcher, was making $2.8 million a year, and mostly known for her accuracy, C- rank. They picked up Dozer Bonetti, the B+ rank, 28-year-old starter, known mostly for his junk. Crazy great junk. It's 96. Also very good accuracy as well, and much better velocity. He's going to get paid $8 million a year to be the new Guadalajara Buzzards starting pitcher.
And then the very Platypi that we're playing tonight, they signed on Colson center cut to replace Chance Lauderberry. Chance Lauderberry was a 37-year-old starting pitcher, relief pitcher with the reverse splits and volatile traits. He was D-ranked and didn't have very good stats overall. They were going to bring in Colson center cut, who's a B-minus ranked 26-year-old relief pitcher who's got good power and then an average junk and accuracy. Center cut's going to make $5 million to finish out the year with the Platypi, whereas Chance Lauderberry was only making $1,500,000. So,
yeah,
step up, Platypi.
It'll be interesting to see if we see him tonight too.
Yeah,
because we very well may put him against us. Kenneth Korn offended a Freebooters coach and was replaced by Sammy Aitken. Kenneth Korn, 31-year-old right field slash catcher, also known as a sprinter. She was mostly known for her fielding and her arm. It was really great. She got good power as well. C rank. She got replaced by 27-year-old center field first baseman Sammy Aitken, C plus rank, known mostly for his fielding and his arm. He's also very fast though at 77. And she was making 4-1. He's gonna make 4-6, and it's a new face in the Freebooters.
very good. And the Freebooters weren't done, Tommy. They went ahead and signed Douglas Leon to replace Sturdy Woodman. Sturdy Woodman, somebody who we know very well, the 30-year-old first baseman, B-minus ranked with better than average power, very good ability to connect at home plate, and then less than average speed in fielding and a less than average arm. He's a durable player, though. He was making $6,500,000 playing with the Freebooters. They're going to bring in Douglas Leon, a 27-year-old center fielder, first baseman, outfielder, who's B-ranked. He's got better than average power, ability to connect, and good speed on the base paths. He's got an average fielder with a less than average arm. He'll make $6,800,000, so they're going to be paying him $300,000 more than they were paying Sturdy Woodman. But Sturdy Woodman now out on the free agent wire, Tom.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Well, someone will pick Woodman up before the end of the year, guaranteed. Some team that's looking for some more contact, they'll pick him up. I think there was one more signing. Kyrie Mustard gets signed onto the Sirloins, replacing Linus Digby. Linus Digby, 39-year-old reliever, C-ranked, with good accuracy and junk, just not all that accurate. Velocity and junk, not all that accurate. He was making $3.2 million a year, Linus Digby. The new relief pitcher, 24-year-old Kyrie Mustard, is B-ranked, and he's pretty even down the middle. He's a solid reliever. Much better accuracy. He gets ahead as well. He's going to make $5.6 million a year to be the new Sirloin on the mound.
Yep.
And so there's some other scores to tell you about, Pete, including these Platypi who played the Buzzards. So let's get these underway so we get the season standings for before the game. Why don't you start us off with the Heaters out in Omaha at the Hot Corners?
You got it. Heaters taking on the Hot Corners. It's a back and forth battle. The Hot Corners put a little distance between themselves. They're going to win 5-3.
Buzzards are at the Platypi. The Buzzards beat them 5-3.
Herbisaurs taking on the Moose. It's going to be Herbisaurs 4-3.
Lockhorns, the Grapplers in Tampa Bay. All Lockhorns 3-1.
Moonstars travel to take on the Wide Loads, and the Wide Loads have a surge toward the end, and they're going to take it in the end 6-8.
Jacks were at the Crocs in Chicago, and the Jacks won 5-0.
Hot Corners travel to take on the Blowfish, and it's going to be the 10. Oh. We're in 10. Hot Corners 9-7 and 10 innings.
Wow, Wildcats the Freebooters. Another close game for a while, and then the Wildcats tore it out 11-8.
Heaters taking on the Wild Pigs, and it's going to be the Heaters 7, Wild Pigs 1.
Swordfish at the Sawteeth. 2-1 Sawteeth.
Overdogs taking on the Sirloins, and it's going to be Overdogs 4, Sirloins 3.
Nemesis at the Wide Loads in New York. Close game. Wide Loads win at 7-4.
Very, very good. And so as it breaks down here, in the Liberty Conference over there in the Eastern Division, the Wide Loads with a record of 16 wins and 8 losses and a plus 42 run differential have a hold on first place. The Swordfish with a record of 12-12 are 4 games out of first place, and they got a plus 25 run differential. So wow, some big scoring over there in the Eastern Division, Tommy.
Yeah, we helped those Wide Loads with some of that run differential when they beat us really badly. Yeah, and then these Platypi at the bottom, 8-15, with a negative 18. So this should be a win for us. Our Central Division It's the Atlanta Wildcats on top 14-10 with a +7 run differential. The Michigan Moose are just a half game back at 13-10, and we're right behind them another game at 12-11. So we actually, with a win here, gets us almost in line with the Moose.
That would be good. Look at the crazy run differential in the Central. The Wildcats, first place with a +7. Moose, second place with a +25. Ramblers in third place with a -26. Down in the Western Division, the Sawteeth with a record of 13 wins, 11 losses. They have a one-game lead over the second place Nemesis, who are playing 500 ball right now with a record of 12-12.
In the Continental Conference Atlantic Division, Montreal Wax Bills they're the second best record in the league right now. They're 15-8 with a +27 run differential. They have a 1.5 game lead ahead of the Fort Lauderdale Freebooters, who are 14-10.
In the Plains Division, the Heaters with a record of 15-9. They have a 3.5 game lead over the Colorado Lockhorns, who are in second place with a record of 11 wins and 12 losses.
And finally, in the Pacific Division, it's the Guadalajara Buzzards out on top. The Mexican team is 13-10 with a +14 run differential. They're just a half game ahead of the San Diego Moonstars, who are 13-11. And that's going to bring us to today's game. It's game number 24 at 38. It's 12-11 Ramblers versus the 8-15 Platypi, two extreme contact specialist teams. For us, we're going to be putting our fourth-string starter on the mound, Jeff Benson. Jeff Benson has got good accuracy. He's got fair junk and not very good velocity. He's a clutch pitcher, though. He's got an 0-2 record on the season. He'd like to get one of the wins there, and he's got an 8.06 ERA with a 1.75 WHIP.
Yes, and backing him up, Marcus Murillo, the locked-in second baseman with average power. Very good ability to connect at home plate and less than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting .363 with 3 home runs. The locked-in Corbin Huerta, the center fielder, with good power, good ability to connect, and better than average speed on the base paths, hitting .452 with 8 home runs. And then Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, with good power, good ability to connect at home plate, and better than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting .305 with 7 home runs. He's been quiet as of late, though.
Yeah. We'd like to see him tie Huerta with him. Be nice. Rufus Zumar is going to be the starter for the Philadelphia Platypi. The right-hander is known mostly for his accuracy. He's got great accuracy, really good junk, and good in velocity as well. So he's going to be a tough one to face. I don't think he's their fourth string. Zumar is got the crossed-up trait, though, which works against him. He's got an 0-2 record as well on the season and a 9.0 ERA with a 2 WHIP. So he's actually got worse stats than Jeff Benson.
Yes, sir. But backing him up, Beefcake McStevens, the third baseman, with good power, very good ability to connect, and better than that, good speed on the base paths, hitting .302 with 4 home runs. Kitty Kaufman, the second baseman, she's locked in. She's got poor power, but she's got very good ability to connect and very good speed on the base paths. She's hitting .250 with no home runs. And then Wally Bacon, the center fielder, with less than average power, but good ability to connect at home plate and good speed on the base paths, hitting .258 with 4 home runs.
And we're going to get the lineup from the assistant coach looking a little something like this. Starting things off, batting first, the second baseman. He's got the good traits. I don't know what his good trait is. Oh, good contact against right-handers and locked in Marcus Murillo. I'm sorry. Batting second, the shortstop, Noah McLean, and he'll play shortstop. Left field, batting third, Swindle Heath is in left field, and he's tense. Do we sub him out? Let's see. If I go to sub him,
Is Kaylee Lancaster, is he the designated hitter?
No, we can't really do it. Kid Paul's secondary position, but he's not 100%, so we're going to keep Swindle Heath in.
Okay.
Corbin Huerta is going to play center field. He's locked in as well. He'll be cleanup. Batting fifth, Spray Bellamy at third base. At designated hitter, Kaylee Lancaster. He's going to be the DH. And then batting seventh, Maximiliano LeBlanc. He'll be catching as well. And right field, Rico Reeves will bat eighth. And batting ninth, Hector Clements will be playing first base today. And on the mound, like we said, Jeff Benson's going to be throwing that forefinger and the two-finger, mixing up the curveball and the slider. Pete, you ready to play ball?
I certainly am.
All right, give us that lineup for those Platypi, if you don't mind.
All right, the Platypi lineup is going to look like this. Wally Bacon leading off, playing center field. Studwick, the left fielder. Martin Studwick, the left fielder, batting second. Beefcake McStevens, the third baseman, batting third. Clay, the designated hitter, will be hitting fourth. Scooter Sandbrick, the first baseman, batting 5th. Kitty Kaufman, the second baseman, who's locked in, will be batting 6th. Thomas, the catcher, batting 7th. Lopez, batting 8th. And then there will be somebody who will hit 9th. I don't know who it is, but we'll find out together. It's a journey of discovery. The Ramblers and the Platypi squaring off against each other at the home plate there. Marcus Murillo, Noah McLean, and Swindle Heath going to get a first look at Rufus Zumar here in the top of the first. Beautiful ballpark here on a beautiful day.
Oh, what a stadium.
Yes, sir. Marcus Murillo, the second baseman, is locked in and fit. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. He's hitting .363 with 3 home runs, 14 RBIs. Zumar, a right-hander. First pitch is a ball. That catches the outside corner for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now. That one's inside ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Murillo. That's outside ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to Marcus Murillo. He's going to shoot that one up into center field. So a leadoff single for Marcus Murillo. 1 on with nobody out.
All right, that's a good start. That's a good way to get started. Noah McLean's up now. He likes the low pitch. He's .433 on the season. 6 home runs, 20 RBIs. Got a slower than average runner at first base, and the catcher has an okay arm. Fouled back off the net. 0-1 the count. Pressure up already. That pitch misses high. 1 apiece now. Third pitch inside foul ball first base line. Rufus Zumar not pitching great thus far. 1-2 count. There's one on the ground past between third base and shortstop. Pete, we got 2 quick singles to start off. What a start!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nobody out. And runners at first and second. Swindle Heath, the left fielder. He's tense but fit. Figures the outside pitch. He's a big hack, hitting .402 with 8 home runs, 16 RBIs. 2 on, nobody out in the top of the first. Zumar already in trouble. First pitch to Swindle Heath low, ball 1. That one's inside ball 2. 2 straight balls to Swindle Heath, and the big hack effect is on. And that one's popped up, fouled back, and the catcher will make the catch in foul territory behind home plate for the first out. So 1 out and 2 on. Corbin Huerta going to step in.
He swung a bad pitch, Pete. Corbin Huerta, .452 on the season. 8 home runs, 18 RBIs. And a first pitch home run over the right field wall. How far back is it? About 12 rows back. Corbin Huerta, Pete. Wow, way to start off in the first inning. This guy, what an average. It's his 9th home run. And his 21st RBI season. Went 414 feet. Corbin Huerta, Pete, he's out of control.
He is. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, steps in. He's neutral and fit. He favors the outside pitch and a big hack. He's hitting .305 with 7 home runs. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. 13 RBIs on the year for Spray Bellamy. That one's a late hit roller to the shortstop. He'll pick it up, make the throw to first for the second out. So 2 outs, nobody on. In steps Kaylee Lancaster.
The hero of the last game, the big hat, volatile batter, .318 on the season, 2 home runs. Lots of stutter. First one's a strike. 6 RBIs. 2 quick strikes. Got him in a deep hole. Checks on that one. Way to pull it back. 1-2 the count now to Lancaster. That one also missed the ball. Now we're even at 2 apiece. What's his face is tense for the Platypi. That's on the ground to Kaufman at second. 1 pump throw to first, and they finally close that out, Pete.
Yes, sir. But the Ramblers put 3 on in the top of the first. We're going to head into the bottom of the first. Willie Bacon, not Wally. Willie Bacon, Muffin Studwick, and Beefcake McStevens going to face off against Jeff Benson, who's got an 8.06 ERA. The Ramblers have staked Benson to a lead. Tommy's got to hold it. Willie Bacon, the center fielder, is neutral and fit. Favors the outside pitch. He's hitting .258 with 4 home runs, 10 RBI. And that's going to be the end of that.
Yeah. Benson's got an 8.06 ERA, 1.75 with 11 Ks. First 12th K to start off. One's right down the middle, and he dishes a home run on the first pitch. Wow.
Yeah, Jeff's going to be on a bus.
Into the where they practice pitching. The bullpen. It's Willie Bacon's 5th home run and 11th RBI of the season, and 1 pitch the Platypi get within 2.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Muffin Studwick now, 262 in the season, 1 home run, 10 RBIs. All of a sudden, the fans are cheering and standing up. You got a rowdy Philadelphia crowd here. Doesn't take much to get Philadelphia fans rowdy. He starts off breaking pitch inside, strike 1, 0-1. It quiets things down a little bit. Jeff Benson already tense. And that one misses up high. We're even now at 1 apiece. 4th pitch coming up by Jeff. His velocity is already suffering. Winds up, throws it. It's a breaking pitch hit deep to center field. Corbin Huerta's back. He's going to catch that at a track. The first out. So far, both hits back Wade. And now it's Beefcake McStevens, 302 on the season, 4 home runs, 15 RBIs. He likes the high pitches. And Benson comes at him low, won the count. Benson hoping to get back in this. Jeff Benson, not a bad pitcher. He just needs a little bit of luck here. There's one on the ground. Oh, and that diving Marcus Murillo could not pick it up. They get a single. That should set up the double play, though. So if we get another grounder to one of our batters, we can clean this thing right out, Pete. And that's Penny Clay's turn. 265 on the season. 4 home runs, 8 RBIs. Faster than average runner at first base. We'll see if they go. 7th pitch by Benson. Low on the ground to McLean, who's going to go to second. We'll see if they can turn that double play, and they get it, Pete. Exactly what we needed.
Yes, sir. So we're going to head into the top of the second. It's Ramblers 3, Platypi 1. Maximiliano LeBlanc, Repo Reeves, and Hector Clements going to get a first look at Rufus Zumar, who threw 20 pitches and gave up 3 hits. His ERA's jumped up to a 10.12. Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher, bats right. He favors the low pitch. He's hitting 367 with a home run and 5 RBIs. First pitch to LeBlanc is inside ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes now. That one's inside ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. There's down the middle, and LeBlanc's going to put that into center field with a leadoff single. So we're starting much like we started in the first.
Yeah, and I hear some grumbling in the stands here. Repo Reeves hitting 438, 1 home run, 10 RBIs. I think we're getting to the end of the first rotation. You got a slow runner at first base. Breaking pitch makes outside corner 0-1 the count. 25th pitch. Misses the outside corner. We're even at 1 apiece. That one's right in there outside the ground, but that's the double play ball to Lopez. It's shortstop over to second, back over to first. 2 down, clears the bags.
Yep. So bases empty with 2 outs. In steps Hector Clements, the first baseman. He's neutral and fit. He's got magic hands. He's hitting 362. I'm getting a lot of stutter now, too.
All right. Whoa.
Whoa. 362.
Whoa. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Jeez.
There's a shot.
Like,
oh, and it's dropped. And Clements is going to. Oh, and he didn't run it out. 3 outs. All right, folks, we got some technical difficulties. We're going to head into the bottom of the second. It's still Ramblers 3, Platypi 1. Scooter Sandberg, Kitty Kaufman, and Tugboat Thomas going to face off against Jeff Benson, who threw 7 pitches and gave up 2 hits. Scooter Sandberg, the first baseman, is neutral and fit. He's an RBI 0, but he's hitting 338 with a home run and 9 RBIs. Not bad for an RBI 0.
Yeah, that last one, they actually had a pitch counted that I never saw.
Ooh. There's a shot that's going to get into left center field all the way to the wall. Quindle Heath will come up firing, throw it to the cutoff man, and that's a leadoff double for, I can't remember who it was. Was it Scooter Sandberg?
Yeah.
Scooter Sandberg. Kitty Kaufman, the second baseman, is locked in and pitches a bad ball hitter, hitting 250 with 6 RBIs. We've just been disconnected.
And she's glitching like crazy.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to play. Oh, wow. Okay.
This is some funky, messed up trash, man.
Yeah, there was an update this evening, folks, so bear with us. First pitch to Kitty Kaufman's over the outside corner for called strike 1.
I don't understand this. Was it an update or was it a...
I don't know. We're going to go to first. A roller to Marcus Murillo at second base. They'll go to first for the out. 1 out runner at third base now. Tugboat Thomas comes in, the catcher. He's neutral and fit. Pitch perfect. Pinch perfect. He's hitting 217 with 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, a runner 90 feet from home plate at third base.
What in the world?
Ball 1. I don't know. At this point, we're just guessing. Yeah, we're just guessing. That's inside ball 2. 2 straight balls to Tugboat Thomas. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. That's inside. That gets away from Maximiliano LeBlanc, and he flips it back to Benson, who's covering home. The runner goes back to third. 3 balls, no strikes to Tugboat Thomas. That's over the outside corner for a called strike. 3-1 now to Thomas. There's a roller. That's going to score a run. They're going to pick it up barehanded, throw it to first for the second out. But another run will score, making it 3-2. Charlie Lopez, the shortstop, is neutral and fit. He's an ace exterminator. He's hitting .286 with a home run, 6 RBIs. Ace exterminator means he gets plus 20 power and plus 5 contact when batting against an A- pitcher or better. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike one.
That's jacked up and some freaky stuff.
Allen's inside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Charlie Lopez, the shortstop, in the batter's box. That's in there for a called strike. 1-2 now. Lopez behind in the count. Nobody on. 2 outs. There's a roller to Spray Bellamy. He's going to pick it up, double pump, make the throw to third for the third out. So Platypi pick up another one in the bottom of the second. We're going to go in the top of the third. It's Ramblers 3 runs on 4 hits. Platypi 2 runs on 3 hits. Marcus Murillo 1 for 1. No McLean 1 for 1. Swindle Heath 0 for 1. Zumar at 29 pitches, giving up 4 hits. His ERA is at a 9.53. Marcus Murillo, the second baseman, is locked in and fit. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. He's 1 for 1 with a single.
He is. 30th pitch to start it off. It's right in there for a strike. 0-1 the count by Rufus Zumar. There's that one's down low. Ball. We're going to 1 apiece. There's the inside corner. Hard one on the ground. Diving first baseman Sandberg knocks it down, but he's not able to pick it up in time, and it's a clean single by Marcus Murillo.
Yes, sir. 1 on, no outs. No McLean, the shortstop, neutral and fit. 1 for 1 with a single. McLean favors the low pitch. Swindle Heath does not have a lot of speed over at first base. First pitch to McLean is a strike. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike down to McLean. That one's ripped down the line at first base, but foul. 1-2 now. That one's ripped into the stands along the first base side. That one's high, and it gets away from the catcher, and Swindle Heath will pull into second base with a wild pitch. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's in there for call. Third strike. Down goes no McLean. 1 out and 1 on. In steps Swindle Heath. Who's at first then?
Nobody's at first.
I mean, who's at second?
I forget. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's a 2-run bomb. Wow. Way into the upper deck in center field, Pete. Man, the Swindle Heath just comes up and just crushes you. And with 461 feet, it's his 9th home run and 8th RBI of the season. And the Ramblers needed to get back up a little further, Pete. And what a way to go, Swindle.
Is my ego right? Am I perfect grip of the center fielder locked in and fit? 1 for 1 with a home run and 3 RBIs. I am at. There's a shot. That's a fly ball into right field, and Hand's going to chase it down for the out. Spray Bellamy stepping in.
Yeah, Spray. 0 for 1 on the day. Going to slow things up here a little bit. Rufus Zumar tense. He's got 40 pitches under his belt, about half stamina. He's going to start off with his 41st. Here he comes. Gets a signal wind up to throw. Oh, that was a home run swing, but he just missed it. 0-1 the count. That one a little bit low. Ball 1 apiece. Good patience, good patient ball hitting. His power step, but he didn't. It was low. 2-1. Outside corner, down the line, fair ball. Pete. Yeah, he's going to have to hold up at first because he is not that fast, but it's a good clean single by Spray Bellamy, Pete, right? Spray Bellamy?
Yes. Kaylee Luncaster, the designated hitter, steps in. He's 0 for 1 today. That's going to be the end of Rufus Zumar's day here in the top of the third. They're going to bring in Remington Sharp, the A- relief pitcher. Sharp with better than average velocity, better than average junk, and really good accuracy. He's on fire and fit right now. He's got a 3.18 ERA, a 1.13 whip, and 30 strikeouts. He's got an elite 2-finger fastball. He's only got half stamina, so he's seen a lot of time recently. He's got a 4-seam fastball, that elite 2-finger fastball, and a slider. So Remington Sharp taking over here in the top of the third to face Kaylee Luncaster. First pitch. Whoa. Over the inside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's ripped down the line into left field for a clean single. So runners at first and second now with 2 outs, and in steps Maximiliano LeBlanc.
Ooh, he's 1 for 1 with a single, Pete. Good power and contact. He's got 1 home run of the season. Got 2 outs. Like I said, we got 3-run, 5-2 lead by the Ramblers. Swing and miss, strike 1. Top of the 3rd inning. Low pressure situation. Breaker misses ball. 1 rebound, 1 apiece. Now 5th pitch coming up by Remington. Sharp. Inside, misses inside. Ball 2-2-1 now. Patient batter. Reaches out, hits that one. It's going to be a Texas leaguer in the left field. The runner's coming from 3rd all the way around. Peters a clean single, and they're going to pick up another run. 6-2 Ramblers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 6-2. Repo Reeves, the right fielder, stepping in. He's neutral and fit. 0 for 1 today. Runners at 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. Nobody has a lot of speed. That one's fouled off along the 3rd baseline. That one's fouled off along the 1st baseline, and very quickly Repo Reeves is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's ripped foul into the stands. He'll get another pitch. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Reeves. Ooh, early swing, and down goes Reeves for strike 3. And we're going to head into the bottom of the 3rd. The Ramblers put 3 more on the board, making it 6-2. Linda Hand's first at bat. Willie Bacon, 1 for 1 with a home run. Muffin Studwick, 0 for 1. Benson at 19 pitches, giving up 3 hits. Linda Hand stepping into the batter's box.
Linda Hand, Magic Hands. 323 on the season. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. Pete's ordering a drink back here. 20th pitch by Jeffrey Benson.
Uh-oh. Dag, nabbit, Jeff.
On the ground. Oh, my gosh.
Oh!
I couldn't, you know what? It was so stuttery, I couldn't tell what was going to happen, and he dove for it. Wow, this is some bad, jumpy stuff, people. That was a single, should have been an out, but I don't know what was happening. All right, 1 for 1, Willie Bacon. And he's got a fast runner on first base. There she goes, the throw. Oh. Safe, of course. Now she's in scoring position with no outs. Just what we feared. Willie Bacon now center fielder. Late swing fouled back off behind home plate. 1 apiece now. Jeff Benson's ERA is a 4. Ooh, fooled him on that breaking pitch. Swung way early. Reed now 1-2. He's got 1 more to go. 12K would be nice. Oh, he just misses high and inside. He's even at 2 apiece now. 25th pitch by Jeff Benson coming up. There's one on the ground. Oh, wow, I was not ready for that. Benson's such a good fielder. He grabbed the ball. He could have gone to 3rd. Instead, he went to 1st. I was expecting Murillo to come and get that. Muffin Studwick, I think, 0 for 1 in the day.
The only thing is if he goes to 3rd, there's no force. So the runner just turn around and go to 2nd, and you'd wind up getting nobody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I suppose. But, okay, 26th pitch to start off. We got 1 out. Got a runner at 3rd base, so we need a strikeout. Starts with a strike, 0-1 the count. Against the fastball hitter, Muffin Studwick. There's a fastball, and he hits it. And they're not going to be able to get the runner in time, so they got to step over to 1st to get the out. So now it's 6-3. And it's Beefcake McStevens now, 1 for 1. He's got no runners on, 2 outs. It's 6-3 game in the bottom of the 3rd. 3-run Rambler lead. Jeff Benson giving up a run an inning at this pace. It'll be 9 runs. Breaking pitch, check swing, strike 1. 0-1 the count. Now safety off to Beefcake McStevens, 3rd baseman for the Philadelphia Platypi. He's got 4 home runs this season, 15 RBIs, hitting .310. The dangerous hitter. And he cranks one out in our center field. And Huerta jumps up, but he can't get it in. He's going to pull into 2nd base with a double. And we're going to get a whole bunch of stutter. That is just freaky. What's happening?
I don't know. But I don't want to lose this game because of stutter. I just don't want to lose this game because of stutter.
Penny Clay, they're going to throw Benson's going to throw his 30th pitch to Penny Clay. He's got great power, the DH. So the outfield's going deep. He got 2 outs and runner in scoring position. We do not want an outfield single. She pops one up then. Instead, it's an easy pop-up into the infield. Marcus Murillo waving that off. Next to 2nd base, makes a grab for the 3rd out, Pete.
Yes, sir. So we're going to head into the top of the 4th. It is Ramblers 6, Platypi 3, Hector Clements 0 for 1, Marcus Murillo 2 for 2, and Noah McLean 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Remington Sharp at 11 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 2 hits. His ERA is at a 3.15. Hector Clements, the first baseman, is neutral and fit, and he's 0 for 1 today. I'd like to see Benson start to strike people out a little bit.
That'd be nice. First pitch is a ball. This is 1-0 the count. Top of the 4th inning. That one's also a pie. Ball 2. 2-0 the count to Clements. Good power hitter, Clements. 3 quick balls. Now you can just let the pitch count climb up. There's a strike. Now you got a hitter's pitch, but only if it's in the strike zone. Oh, it's outside. He reaches out, fouls it off. Now we got a full count, 3-2. Hard one. Oh, just fouled third base line. 3-2, still full count. Inside corner, late swing on the ground to Kaufman. We're going to throw him out of first piece, but at least he made him throw a ton of pitches.
Yeah, that's it. With the A- pitcher, you want him to wear him out quick. Marcus Murillo locked in fit. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Ramblers up 6-3 in the top of the 4th. First pitch,
Really?
Murillo's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. That one's way outside, ball 1. Evens the count, 1-1. There's a shot that's going to get into the corner in right field. It's a fair ball, and I think Murillo is going to hold up. He does not have the speed to try and test that arm, but a nice single into the corner in right field. So 1 on with 1 out. No McLean stepping in.
Good call by the first base coach there. McLean's 1 for 2. They're going to pull Remington Sharp here, Pete. We're in the 4th inning. Sharp, here they're bringing in Colson Centercut, the new guy. He must have played in that last game. Must have been his first game because he's half tired here. The new player, right-hander, has got a 3.38 ERA, a 1.12 WHIP, and no strikeouts. He's known mostly for velocity. He throws a 4-finger, mixes up with the slider and the changeup. So we're going to get a look at the Platypi's newest player, the reliever, Colson Centercut. First pitch misses, low ball 1-0 count. He's got the work cut out for him. He's got 3-run deficit to try and keep us from scoring more on. That one's inside as well, 2-0. A little nervous throwing to this batter, but it's on the ground. Lopez throw to second and over to the third. Well, that was a good inning for him.
Yep, we're going to go into the bottom of the 4th. Ramblers 6, Platypi 3. Scooter Sandberg 1 for 1 with a double. Kitty Kaufman 0 for 1, and Tugboat Thomas 0 for 1. Benson at 30 pitches. Giving up, 4 hits, 5 hits? Scooter Sandberg, the first baseman, neutral and fit. He's 1 for 1 with a double. First pitch to Sandberg is a roller, and Murillo's going to pick that up. Double pump, make the throw to first for the first out. 1 up, 1 down. In steps Kitty Kaufman. Kaufman is locked in and fit. She's a bad ball hitter, and she's 0 for 1 today. Bad ball hitter, reduced batted ball speed penalty when making contact with pitches. And there's a roller to No McLean. He's going to charge that, pick it up, make the throw to first for the second out. 2 up, 2 down. Good inning so far for Jeff Benson. Tugboat Thomas, the catcher, is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today with an RBI. He's pitch perfect. Plus 24 power and plus 24 contact when pinch hitting.
Let's see if we can get a 3 pitches, 3 outs. Oh, he did.
That'd be good. First pitch to Tugboat Thomas over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. Allen's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Tugboat Thomas, the catcher, with 2 home runs this season. Allen's fouled off into the backstop, and now Thomas behind in the count, 1-2. Benson delivers here. Nice strikeout would be great. Oh, almost got it, but Thomas was able to hold off. That'll even the count up at 2-2. There's a roller, and Spray Bellamy's going to get there, pick it up, make the toss to Hector Clements at first base for the third out. So 1-2-3, we're going to go into the top of the 5th. It's Ramblers 6, Platypi 3. Swindle Heath 1 for 2 with a home run. Corbin Hirto 1 for 2 with a home run. Spray Bellamy 1 for 2. Colson center cut through 3 pitches. His ERA is at a 2.7. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, is 1 for 2 with a home run, 2 RBIs. Came into the game tense, but he's neutral right now. He favors that outside pitch, so keep an eye on that. That pitch is inside, swing and a miss, strike 1.
Glitch action.
No balls, 1 strike.
Wow.
It's inside, ball 1. Yeah, it's glitching real bad again. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's low, ball 2. That evens the count up 2-2.
Oh, the glitching.
Swing and a miss,
The pitch was
strike
before
3.
I even knew it was coming.
And Colson's center cut is calling for it. Corbin Yurta stepping in.
That pitch was on its way before I even knew it. Weird.
Nah.
Strike 1. Head on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. This is just ugly.
Yeah,
Ball
this is
high.
unplayable.
Yeah, 1-2 the count. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna actually call it time. Wait, I called time, and you're still
Maybe.
playing. Huh? I guess I can't stop it. Only you can.
I tried stopping it. It wouldn't stop for me either. You kept pitching.
Yeah.
Try it now before
That's weird.
Ray
Well, I'll try it
Bellamy's
for me.
stepping in 1 for 2 with a single.
2 with a single. Yeah, let me see here. Well, hold on a second. But now it seems to be smoothed out again, though. But this is just some janky stuff.
First pitch is low, ball 1. Corbin Yurt's on the way, and he's got a stolen base. So runner at second base with a 1 out. Spray Bellamy with a count, 2 balls and no strikes. That one's ripped foul. Center cut starting to show some wear. That's high ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. That one's ripped into the stands, foul, and he'll get another pitch. 2-2.
Oh,
swing and a miss, strike 3. It's a dropped third strike, though. They'll make the throw to first for the out. Corbin Yurt stayed at second, so 2 outs, runner at second. In steps Kaylee Luncaster.
There goes,
that's going to be
center cut. Holy cow! Yeah, so they're dropping center cut, who's already gassed, and now they're bringing in Hugh Jacobs, their 4th pitcher in the 5th inning. Man, Hugh Jacobs, C ranked, known mostly for his junk and he's got some accuracy, not much velocity. He's locked in. He's got a 6.19 ERA, a 1.62 WHIP, 11K. He's not well rested. He throws a 4-finger slider and a curveball. And Pete, I feel for these guys because we've been there.
Yeah, and that's the thing is every one of the pitchers that has come in so far, they're only about half. They've only got about half stamina. So if you just take some pitches, they throw themselves out pretty quickly.
Yeah. We got Kaylee Luncaster, the big hack. Pops that one up. Upper deck souvenir, third base line. Oh, on the count. Hard crack to deep center field. That's going back. That's going to be caught at the track in the deepest part by Willie Bacon.
Yep, we're going to head into the bottom of the 5th. Ramblers 6, Platypi 3. Charlie Lopez 0 for 1. Linda Hand 1 for 1. Willie Bacon 1 for 2 with a home run. Jeff Benson at 37 pitches, giving up 5 hits. His ERA is at a 7.86. Oh boy, Charlie Lopez, the shortstop, is glitching, neutral, and fit. He's 0 for 1 today, and I've got a pitch. I've got a pitch to the glitch.
He's a glitchy, crazy man. The game seems to be getting worse, but hopefully it'll iron itself out. Okay, 38th pitch. Jeff Benson starts off, misses low. Ball 1, 1-0 the count. It's the clutch pitcher versus the ace exterminator. Luckily, Benson's not an ace. Curveball makes a different strike, and is a big sneeze by Jeff Benson before he gets his 40th pitch. Charlie Lopez. Charles Lopes. That one misses a little bit high. 2-1 the count. To the shortstop for the Philadelphia Platypi. Cool sunglasses. We're going to get those guys back in. Great contact hitter, Lopez. Watches that one go right by strike 2. 0-2. Now, if Benson get him to swing at a high fastball and pop it up or something. Oh, there it is. He does pop it up, but it's behind back here by us. Still 2 apiece. 43rd pitch coming up. Breaking pitch down in the dirt. It got away from LeBlanc, but that's okay. Nobody else on. He got 3-2 full count. Bottom of the 5th, 6-3 Ramblers. Oh, the breaker doesn't come back in quite. And he walks a dangerous batter, so not too bad. They're not going to bring in Linda Hand, who's 1 for 1 a single. Although I will say Linda Hand has been I think she's been a bench player, but she's been playing very well. A lot of RBIs. I think 13 RBIs, 2 home runs. Fast runner at first, fast run average on first base. It's a deep hit to right or center field. Corbin Huerta's going to drag that one in at the track for the first out. So that's a good pop-up catch there. And now it's Willie Bacon, 1 for 2 with a home run and an RBI. One of the Bacon brothers. The other Bacon playing up the river in New York. 1 out, double play ball, be great. A grounder. That one misses outside, ball 1-1 the count. Bacon, like we said, likes his pitches outside. He gets that one inside, but it also misses 2-0. See if she runs now on this pitch. She does not. Breaking pitch to Marcus Murillo into his glove. He makes a catch on the line, drives the runner, makes it back. So it's 2 down, Pete, 1 more to go. And like he said, Muffin Studwick. Another great contact hitter, fastball hitter. reaches underneath, fouls that fastball back up. 0-1 the count to Studwick. There's one out into. It's caught by Marcus Murillo. Runs to the back of the infield to grab that little looper.
Way to go, Marcus. Going into the top of the 6th, Ramblers 6 runs on 10 hits. Platypi 3 runs on 5 hits. Maximiliano LeBlanc 2 for 2. Repo Reeves 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Hector Clements 0 for 2. Hugh Jacobs threw some pitches. Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher, neutral and fit. 2 for 2 with 2 singles and an RBI. He favors that low pitch, does LeBlanc. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Whoa. That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's inside ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. It doesn't help that they just are like pitching machines.
Yeah.
That one's fouled straight back into the backstop. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a shot to straightaway center field. Center fielder is there, and Bacon makes the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down. In steps Repo Reeves.
Repo Reeves 0 for 2, unfortunately, today. 424, though. 424 on the season. A tense Repo Reeves is still a dangerous hitter. There's a liner to left field, but that's going to be right in the glove of the left fielder, Muffin Studwick. 2 up, 2 down, 1 more to go.
Yes, sir. Hector Clements 0 for 2 today. Nobody on, 2 outs. Top of the 6th. Ramblers up 6-3. First pitch to Clements is inside, ball 1. That one's fouled back. Out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Clements. There's a swing. Foul ball, 2 balls. That's over the inside corner for call. 3rd strike. Down goes Hector Clements, and a short 6th for the Ramblers, and we're okay. Now we're going into the bottom of the 6th. It is Ramblers 6, Platypi 3. Beefcake McStevens 2 for 2 with a double. Penny Clay 0 for 2, and Scooter Sambrick 1 for 2. Beefcake McStevens, the 3rd baseman, is locked in and fit. He's 2 for 2 with a double and a single. McStevens favors the high pitch. Ramblers with a 3-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch to McStevens is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Catches the outside corner. That one's popped up out of play over the backstop, and very quickly McStevens is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. There's a roller, and Spray's going to charge that one at 3rd base. Make the throw to first for the first out. 1 up, 1 down. And in steps Penny Clay, the designated hitter. She's 0 for 2 today. Jeff Benson throwing his 54th pitch in the bottom of the 6th.
And he's got some stamina.
Great pitch economy by Benson. Now first one's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts, but he does get them to hit the ball and keep it in play. That one's low and outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out to Penny Clay. That one's high ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to the designated hitter, Clay. There's another roller to Spray. Bellamy at 3rd base. He'll make the throw to Clements for the 2nd out. 2 up, 2 down. In step Scooter Sandbrick. Sandbrick is tense but fit. He's 1 for 2 with a double. He's known around the league as an RBI 0, which means he has a -15 power and -10 contact when batting with a runner on 2nd or 3rd. So with 2 outs and nobody on, there's a shot. That's ripped foul. That was traveling like it was shot out of a cannon.
And it was.
Right. It was. Oh, and there it is to Jeff Benson. A roller back to the pitcher, Benson. He'll make the throw to Clements for the 3rd out. We're going to go into the top of the 7th. It's a Rambler 6, Platypi 3. Marcus Murillo 3 for 3. Noah McLean 1 for 3 with a strikeout. And Swindle Heath 1 for 3 with a home run and a strikeout. Hugh Jacobs has thrown 12 pitches, racked up a strikeout. His ERA is at a 5.71. Marcus Murillo, the 2nd baseman, is locked in and fit. He's 3 for 3 with 3 singles. This guy.
That's crazy. Hugh Jacobs locked in as well. First pitch inside, ball 1, 1 to the count. 14th pitch now coming up, 1-0. There's one right between 1st and 2nd, Pete. Wow, 4 for 4. Marcus Murillo is awesome.
He is. I would just wish he was faster. The outfielder got that ball into the infield. He still hadn't gotten there. No McLean is tense but fit. He's 1 for 3 with a single. So, yeah, you get Marcus Murillo a little bit more speed, and he's the perfect baseball player. And he just hit a roller to the 2nd baseman who turned the double play. So 2 outs and nobody on. Swindle Heath stepping in. I'm sorry, folks. I couldn't believe what just happened.
Right into the double play. Outside pitch to Swindle Heath. A liner in the center field, right into the glove of Willie Bacon. 3 down.
This pitcher's doing that thing where he's throwing it right at the reticle, but we're not getting the hits, and he's not, we got to get him to throw more pitches.
Yeah.
Going into the bottom of the 7th, it's still 6-3 Ramblers. Kitty Kaufman 0 for 2, Tugboat Thomas 0 for 2, Charlie Lopez 0 for 1 with a walk. I'm sorry, folks, I digress.
It's okay. Kitty Kaufman 0 for 2 on the day. The pressure up now, as everyone's expecting the Platypi to do something offensively here pretty soon. The question is, can Jeff Benson keep them locked in? First pitch misses ball 1-1 the count. There was a 60th pitch here to lead off the 7th inning. And Jeff Benson looking good on stamina. Looking actually pretty good all day today. That one misses low and in.
Jeff.
We're at 2-0 to Kitty Kaufman. He reaches out, hits it on the ground to Hector Clemens. He's going to pick that up, run it down himself to the bag. And that makes Jeff Benson pretty happy, Pete.
Yes, it does.
Now it is Tugboat Thomas, 0 for 2, the catcher for the Philadelphia Platypi. Pressure still up, though. 1 out. Bottom of the 7th is a 6-3 Rambler lead. If Benson thinking carefully about his pitch, goes outside, misses, does not chase. Spits something out, ball 1-0 the count. The locked-in pitcher is the tense catcher. Foul ball, hard foul ball, third base line. That even sinks up at 1 apiece now with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. That one's low, and it's right in for a strike. 1-2, and Jeff Benson's in command on the mound. Number 53 looking good this afternoon. And he's going to throw another pitch. Misses high, and then now we're even up to 2 apiece. He's got a couple to play with, though. Jeff Benson hoping for another K. Fouled off back here by the booth. Still 2 apiece. Low and in, that's on the ground. Hector Clemens is going to pick that up. Another one. Run it down again. This seems to be a pattern. And now it's the shortstop, 0 for 1, Charles Lopez, the first. Glasses on, pressure still up. Easy pop up in the left field. Swindle Heath is waving that off. He's going to catch it in the middle of the grass. The third out. Another great defensive inning by the by the Ramblers, Pete.
Yes, sir. We're going to head into the top of the 8th. It's Ramblers 6, Platypi 3. Corbin Hirta 1 for 2 with a home run and a walk. Spray Bellamy 1 for 3 with a strikeout, and Kaylee Lancaster 1 for 3. Hugh Jacobs at 16 pitches with a strikeout. Corbin Hirta, the center fielder, is locked in and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a home run, a walk, and 3 RBIs on the day. Top of the 8th, Ramblers holding on to a 6-3 lead. First pitch to Hirta's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's ripped foul. And very quickly, Hirta in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. That's wild. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was didn't know what that was.
Ball 1, 2 strikes. That one's popped up on the infield. The first baseman is there, and Scooter Svanberg will make the catch for the first out. 1 out. And then steps Spray Bellamy, the third baseman.
Spray Bellamy 1 for 3 with a single. 1 out with the pressure up a little bit. That one outside corner, strike 1. 0-1 the count. Second pitch, high, misses ball 1. Now we got 23rd pitch, way high. That's another ball. Hugh Jacobs got a 2-1 count on Spray Bellamy. That one misses low, 3-1. They got a hitter's pitch to a dangerous power hitter. And he nails a liner, and it's a Texas leaguer. Wow. Into center field. Willie Bacon makes a nice stop. Not able to catch it, but he stops it, and it's another clean single there, Pete, by Spray Bellamy.
Yes, sir. So 1 on with 1 out. In steps Kaylee Lancaster, the designated hitter. He's 1 for 3 with a single.
Nope, that's outside.
And there he goes. He's off with the pitch, and he's going to be in there with a stolen base. So another stolen base for the Ramblers. Runner for second base. 2 balls, no strikes to Kaylee Lancaster. That one floated in there. Let's hear what happens here. 2 balls.
This is weird.
Whoop,
whoa.
That's in there. Whoa, that's 2 quick. Back-to-back pitches. 2 balls, 2 strikes now.
What the
We
heck?
went from, I know.
Hit it in the outfield, and then all of a sudden, same spot.
That's going to get up there into the outfield, a center field, and Spray Bellamy's coming all the way around.
He's going to get tagged. Oh.
He's in there for a score, so make it 7-3 in the top of the 8th. Maximiliano LeBlanc stepping into the batter's box.
Well,
So,
go ahead.
go ahead, you take it.
Oh, I was
I'm
just gonna
batting, so yeah.
Oh, okay. Hugh Jacobs is taking a seat. They're bringing in Shirley Indier because why not? Jacobs is just panting out there. Shirley in the air is known mostly for accuracy, great accuracy. She also gets ahead. She has good velocity and fair junk. She's got a 4.91 ERA, 1.48 whip, 23 Ks. She's mostly well rested toes of forefinger. The two finger mixes up with the slider and the curveball. And at least I could say that the glitches are, at least there's some comedy involved in this game, because they are hilarious, these glitches. First one, inside corner, strike one, 0-1 the count to Maximiliano Blanc. He's early swing, foul ball, third base line, 0-2. He's in a hole. In the air, breaker doesn't make it back in. Now we're at 1-2. That breaker also misses inside, 2-0. Good patience by Max LeBlanc. And 3 quick balls inside, 3-2. Got a full count. Is she going to go 4 balls now and walk him? Late foul, low pitch, third base line. Oh,
No!
and she somehow gets the outside corner.
No!
I don't know.
Oh, Repo Reeves, the right fielder. He's tense but fit. He's 0 for 3 today. Runner at first base with 2 outs now. Not a lot of speed at first. With 2 outs, everybody's running. It's caught by the third. A fly ball to the center field, which was caught for the third out. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 8th. Ramblers 7, Platypi 3. Linda Hand 1 for 2. Willie Baker 1 for 3 with a home run. Muffin Studwick 0 for 3. Benson at 69 pitches with a walk and giving up 5 hits. His ERA is at a 7.06. Linda Hand, the right fielder, is neutral in pitch. She's 1 for 2 with a single. Here in the bottom of the 8th, Ramblers with a 4-run lead that they're hoping to protect. Jeff Benson throwing his 70th pitch. Fouled off, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to Linda Hand. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Linda Hand, the right fielder for the Platypi. Now in the hole, no balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Benson gets a K on the day. All right, Jeff. Willie Bacon, the center fielder, is neutral and fit 1 for 3 with a home run and an RBI. I'll tell you something right now. Mitch Berry and Jada Testa, I think, have really kind of spiced up this pitching staff here. First pitch to Willie Bacon's in there for a called strike. Strike 1 at 73 pitches. Benson now finding ball. That's what ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. So, yeah, I mean, Benson just seems to be getting better here in the later innings. There's a roller to Contreras. He's going to take it himself. Step on first for the second out. Clements. Yeah, I mean, Clements. Hector Clements is playing. Muffin Studwick, the left fielder, is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 3 today. Studwick, the left fielder, is a noodle arm, which means decreased throw speed when throwing at something. That's in there for a called strike with less than maximum power from the throwing mini green. Okay.
Oops.
No balls, 1 strike. That's inside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs to Muffin Studwick. That's in there for a called second strike. And now Studwick behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 8th.
What the crap?
That was a ball. Ball 2. Even count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a roller, and that's going to get to Noah McLean. He's going to pick it up and make the throw to first base for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the top of the 9th. It is Ramblers 7 runs on 13 hits. Platypi 3 runs on 5 hits. Hector Clements 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Marcus Murillo 4 for 4, and Noah McLean 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Shirley and Deary through 9 pitches racked up a strikeout in her brief appearance. Hector Clements, the first baseman's tense but fit. He's 0 for 3 today. A base hit will help him out.
I'm sorry. Yes, it will help him out. I thought that was okay. First pitch to Clemens, right in there for strike. 0-1 the count. Indiana throws her second pitch, swing and miss, strike 2. On her 12th pitch, she's hoping to drop him. Misses inside ball 1. 1-2 the count. Top of the 9th, 4-run game. There's one on the ground, back to Indiana. She's going to throw it to first and get that first out. 1 down.
1 down, in steps Marcus Murillo, the second baseman. A lot of glitching right now. Locked in and fit. He's 4 for 4 with 4 singles. His connection is through the roof right now.
Had to slow
Locked in and fit, hitting 389 with 3 home runs. First pitch outside ball 1. 14 RBIs on the season for Murillo. That was outside ball 2.
Whoa. I never saw it.
2 balls and no strikes to Marcus Murillo. Allen's
Really?
catches the inside corner for a called strike. 2 balls and a strike. There's a knock right to the second baseman, Kitty Kaufman. She one-hops it over and then throws it to Scooter Sandberg for the second out. So 2 quick outs, and in steps Noah McLean, the shortstop. He's tense. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, it's okay. He's tense. He likes a low pitch. Yeah, and with these glitches, it's just you never know what you're gonna get. That was one pitch I never even saw in that last segment. 18th pitch coming up by Shirley Indiera right here to get things to the top of the ninth. Noah McLean slows it way down, and now he gets his pitch and misses for a ball. 1-0 count. Second pitch low on the ground past the mound into center field, and that's going to be a Noah McLean single. Pete, we got 1 on with 2 outs. You never know.
You never do. You never do. Swindle Heath going to step in, and he's the guy you never know about. So with 1 on with 2 outs, 1 for 4, the home run, 2 RBIs. Swindle Heath is tense but fit again. First pitch, high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Swindle Heath. Allen's ripped foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a shot that'll get up the middle into center field. And Noah McLean will take second. Swindle Heath will pull into first. So runners at first and second now with 2 outs. And then steps Corbin Huerta.
Corbin Huerta 1 for 3 with a home run, a walk, 3 RBIs. He's hitting .448. Here it comes, home run pitch inside misses ball 1. Well, the first strike, the pressure's through the roof because Corbin Huerta's an all-star. That one way up high, 2-0. Runners at first and second. Hoping to make this a 10-run game. That one makes an inside strike. One of the safeties off. The Huerta, 26 pitch. Oh, it was the pitch. It was just a little early. Fouls it at the first base line. 2-2-2. Makes ball 3, 3-2. 2 outs. Top of the ninth. Crack.
No.
But it's on the ground to the second baseman. Kaufman bare hands and throws over to first, Pete. And we got 1 more half.
Yes, sir. We're going to head into the bottom of the ninth. It is Ramblers 7, Platypi 3. Beefcake McStevens 2 for 3 with a double. Penny Clay 0 for 3. Scooter Sandberg 1 for 3 with a double. Benson at 80 pitches with a strikeout, a walk, and giving up 5 hits. His ERA is at a 6.82, Tommy. Beefcake McStevens, the third baseman, neutral and fit, 2 for 3 with a double and a single.
How great would it be to see Benson do a full game?
A complete game, that would be awesome. Oh, I'm pitching. But if he gets in any trouble, we shouldn't hesitate.
True. He's locked in. He's throwing to a great batter, though. First pitch is way outside ball. In fact, the outfield's going to fade deep for Beefcake McStevens. Great power hitter, even better contact hitter. Fouled off behind the plate. We're even at 1 apiece. Pressure up a little bit here in the bottom of the ninth. Platypi need 4 to tie it. There's one right in the glove of Noah McLean for the first out. That was a weird little looper. And it's Penny Clay's turn. 0 for 3, Penny Clay. Let's see if she actually hits. Yes, she is. After a little bit of glitching out, she decides to throw a glitch tantrum. 84th pitch by Jeff Benson coming up. Racha anticipates a Reaper Reeves coming up. Makes the grab on a liner in the right field, Pete, and we're 1 out away from a 4-run win. And it's Scooter Sandberg's turn. 1 for 3 with a double. Jeff Clay looking great. Looking to do a called game. 85th pitch to Sandberg. Outside strike 1 on the count. Sandberg is tense. And boy, the Ramblers are really pulling behind Jeff Benson here. There's one on the ground to McLean. He's going to pick that up. 1 pump, no pump throw over the first. Close out the side, Pete. And the Ramblers take the win in a great win. A great victory for Jeff Benson.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He had a good showing. A little shaky out of the box, but he settled down pretty quickly. And he, like I say, the economy of pitches is what I'm really impressed with. The guy went, I think he was in the 50s in the sixth inning.
Yeah.
So, yeah, exactly what we were talking about. We had 2 games where we lost our starting pitchers really early on, and we had to tax our bullpen. But to be between the Mitch Berry game and now this one, that bullpen's been able to take a couple of days off, really.
Yeah, they have. Wow, and that was, I think Benson was throwing them balls they can hit, but just not well.
Right. He had some good movement, good rotation on the ball.
Yeah, well, the Ramblers started off big. They got 3 runs at the top of the first. The Platypi answered with 1, and then when Ramblers got nothing in the second, Platypi got another in the second to keep it interesting, make it a 3-2 game. Ramblers then pile on 3 more in the third. But the Platypi don't go to sleep. They get one more in the third, and it's 6-3, and then nothing happens for 4 innings. Till the top of the 8th, the Ramblers add one more for insurance, and that's where it ends up. The Ramblers end up winning 7 runs on 15 hits to the Platypi's 3 runs on 5 hits. This game basically went as you would expect by seeing these two teams on paper. For offense, Marcus Murillo goes 4 for 5 with 2 runs. He may be player of the game. And then after that, you've got Noah McLean goes 2 for 5, another good game with 1 run and a strikeout. Swindle Heath also 2 for 5 with a run, a home run, 2 RBIs, and a strikeout. Huerta is going to, well, I don't know. Corbin Huerta goes only 1 for 4, gets a run, but it's a home run, a 3 RBI, so it's a 3-run home run with a walk as well. I think Spray Bellamy goes 2 for 4 with 2 runs and a strikeout. Kaylee Lancaster 2 for 4 with an RBI. Maximiliano Blanc 2 for 4 with an RBI and a strikeout. And then you got to get to the bottom here to even get to anybody you didn't hit. Both Repo Reeves and Hector Clements go 0 for 4 each with 1 strikeout.
Yeah, and for the Platypi, Wally Bacon goes 1 for 4, scored a run, hit a home run, and got an RBI. That leadoff home run, first inning. Looked kind of scary for Jeff Benson, but he was able to settle down. Muffin Studwick goes 0 for 4 with an RBI. Beefcake McStevens goes 2 for 4. Patty Clay goes 0 for 4. Scooter Sambrick was 1 for 4. He scored a run. Kitty Kaufman 0 for 3. I can't remember Thomas's first name. Tugboat yes. Thomas 0 for 3 with an RBI. Charlie Lopez 0 for 2 with a walk. And then Linda Hand goes 1 for 3, scored a run, and struck out. So I was glad that Jeff got a K. The way he pitched. And again, he doesn't have the velocity. He's not going to overwhelm hitters. So to be able to get one at least, that was great. That was great.
Yeah. So for pitching, it's all Jeff Benson on the Ramblers. He played all 9 innings, gets the call game, gave up just 5 hits. 3 earned runs, walked 1 batter, struck 1 out, gave up 1 home run. His ERA has fallen to a 6.61. He finally has got his first win, so now he's 1-2-0 on the season.
And over there for the Platypi, Rufus Zumar gets saddled with the loss. He pitched 2 2/3 innings before getting a hook. He gave up 7 hits, 6 earned runs. He struck out once, gave up 2 home runs. His ERA jumps up to a 10.70, and his record will fall to no wins, 3 losses. I can't remember all the names of them. Sharp came in, pitched 2/3 of an inning, gave up 3 hits, struck out 1, leaves with a 3.12 ERA and a record of 2 wins and 3 losses. Center Cut came in and pitched an inning and a third. He gave up a walk and racked up 2 strikeouts. His ERA is at a 2.25. And then Jacobs pitched 2 2/3 innings, gave up 3 hits, 1 earned run, 1 strikeout. His ERA is at a 5.79, and his record will remain 1 win, no losses, and no saves. And then Indiri came in, pitched an inning and 2/3, gave up 2 hits, 1 strikeout. Her ERA is at a 4.67, and her record remains 1 win and 2 losses. The 3 stars of the game, all of them are wearing brown and orange. First star, B-plus ranked center fielder Corbin Huerta, 1 for 4 with a home run, 3 RBIs, scored a run, and stole a base. A pretty busy day for Mr. Huerta.
Yeah, I mean, he only got 1 hit, but it was a doozy. It was a huge bomb in the right field. Second star of the game, number 17, A- ranked left fielder Swindle Heath. He goes 2 for 5 today, gets a home run as well, gets 2 RBIs and scores a run.
And then the last star of the game, the C- ranked starting pitcher Jeff Benson. Good to see him up here in the 3 stars of the game. He goes 9 innings, only gave up 5 hits, gave up 3 earned runs, walked 1, and struck out 1. Gamer stats, Tommy G with 6 hits, 1 RBI, 1 strikeout for a contribution of 41%. Pete J with 9 hits, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, 2 stolen bases for a contribution of 59%.
Wow. Well done.
And I wasn't even trying.
You brought the offense tonight, yeah. You're feast or famine.
Yeah. Oh, it's just like we talked about before. At the start of the season, I was hitting the ball pretty well. I was doing pretty well, and then all of a sudden it just dried up.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden it seems like it's coming back all of a sudden.
Yeah. Post game show. What a game. Well, we got a manager moment. Someone has to give us a parking space this season. Who's gonna have to walk from the edge of the parking lot? So we're gonna take a loyalty drop. It's got to be Bohr. I mean, who's gonna give up their spot, right? It's got to be Bohr because Ken Bernal's unhappy already.
Yeah, and if we take it from Ken, then we're going to be he'll be under 50, right? He'll be down.
Yeah. So that was an unfortunate thing there. Yeah. So let's see. Let's see if we have any news. Yeah, we do have news. So there's some more movement, man. There's a lot of movement in the league at this just after the halfway mark. We'll tell you. The Wild Pigs signed Fletcher Frazier, replacing Enrique Goyo. All these big names you know so well. Enrique Goyo, 32-year-old left fielder, got bad jumps, but he's a base rounder. He was making $4.3 million a year to play for the New York Wild Pigs. You know, mostly for his speed, but he's a pretty down the middle player. So I think he'll be an addition to some team, despite the purple hair. Fletcher Frazier, a B-ranked 33-year-old first base outfielder, you know, mostly for his connectivity, which is really good. He's pretty down the middle, but just a little higher in all the stats. He's going to make $6.6 million a year to be the newest New York Wild Pig.
And Eric Bowles got signed onto the Wax Bills to replace Autumn Shipwreck. Autumn Shipwreck is a C-plus ranked 38-year-old right fielder who's a big hack and a sign stealer. She's got good power, but she struggles to make contact, and she's got really good speed on the base paths. Poor fielder, though, for a right fielder, but she does have a strong arm. She was making $4,600,000. They're going to bring in Eric Bowles, who's a B-ranked 37-year-old first baseman outfielder. He's got good power and good ability to connect at home plate. He's about average speed and an average fielder with a pretty strong arm. So he'll be making $6,900,000, and that will that should help out the Wax Bills as we move into the end of the season here.
Yeah, that's just what they need, better players, the best team in that conference. Spray Bellamy just can't see the ball like he used to, though. Unfortunately, he loses some contact. Goes from 81 down to 78. That's not good.
No, it's not. It's time to get rid of him.
Or liable to get enjoyed in a union. Player development. Let's take a look at that real quick. We could do a whole bunch of stuff. I'm looking at 10%, 14%. The first two could get removed after the next game. So I think the first two are the most. Oh, what do you think of those first two? The second one looks like it's, well, I don't know. What do you think?
The first two, Jeff Benson's got spitball. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, should do it.
+3 junk, +1 accuracy, 12.5 +4 junk. That would be nice. Crossed up. Yeah, give Jeff. He had a great outing. Let's see what he gets here.
He might get a cut finger. Remember, don't tell me what you see here. $357,000. There it goes. He goes up to 38 junk, 54 accuracy. He does not get extra junk. Does he gain the crossed up? He avoids it. And the new pitch, does he develop a new pitch? No, he doesn't. Okay. So he gained 3 to his junk and 1 to his accuracy. After a great game, Jeff Benson, happy as can be, and he should be. He's doing better. He's C-. He's still C-. Wait, okay. Should we get a celebrity date for Ken Bernal?
Yeah.
Do it. It's gonna look a little something like this. He's dating a model. He gets 1 to his power, 3 to his speed, loses 2 on his arm to 85, does not acquire the extra 5 power, does not acquire the extra 5 speed. So he's a little faster. His arm's not quite as good, but it's still pretty good, and his loyalty went up. So Kenny Bernal, the Dallas native. Let's see, what else can we afford?
Cryotherapy.
Jada Testo, also calisthenics. What do you think, cryotherapy or calisthenics?
I'd go cryotherapy because it's nothing but positives. Calisthenics, you lose some velocity.
All right, so let's do it. We're gonna
What's his velocity? Where's his velocity at anyway? His velocity is at 60, so he'd be at 58. Yeah, let's go with cryotherapy.
All right, reduce your blood flow, increase your lifespan, and just don't stay in for too long. The Jaded Tester, we're going to spend $500,000. I'll let you know how it goes. Her accuracy goes up to a 72. Velocity goes up to a 55. Does not acquire the extra accuracy. Does she gain the Candy Collector? She avoids it. All right. So yeah, she's up to a 72 accuracy and a 55 velocity. We need to develop her right up the bench.
And she's got a loyalty of 99, so she's very happy to be a Rambler.
Yes.
I look forward to her next opportunity to get on the mound.
Oh, Teals, yeah. All right, yes. What?
We're going up against the Overdogs and Larry LaJoy.
Yeah. Should we simulate these games now? So when on the flight, you want to do the flight after this?
Sure.
Oh, then we could have the standings. So the other games that happened today, because none of them are the two teams that we are or the team that we're just about to play. So, Pete, why don't you tell us what happened with the Lockhorns at the Wax Bills to kick it off?
All right, the Lockhorns travel to take on the Wax Bills. Wax Bills jump out early, but it's a back-and-forth battle. It's going to be the Lockhorns 4-3 and 13 innings, Tom.
Wow, Beagles and the Grapplers. The Grapplers beat them 3-2.
Buzzage taking on the Hot Corners, and it's going to be the Hot Corners 4-2.
Swordfish at the Herbisaurs, and the Swordfish won at 5-2.
The Moose travel to take on the Moonstars. Moose out to an early lead, but the Moonstars come back. The Moose win at 7-5 and 11.
Jackson, Atlanta at the Wildcats, and it's close, but the Jacks win at 9-5.
Blowfish travel to take on the Wax Bills, and it's going to be the Blowfish 9-1. What do you know about that, Chief? My lips are bleeding. You want to do the standings?
Well, we can cover this. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this, but we'll
okay.
You can see the standings, folks, and we'll go over them. We'll summarize them before we play our next game. But yeah, so we're gonna get going. It's been an hour and 15. I think it was good pace we had today. So I will just tell you, yeah, our next game is gonna be against the Extreme Speed. It's all extreme teams. Everybody's extreme all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Extreme Speed Team and the Overdogs. But yeah, we will see you out on the West Coast in Oakland. We're gonna play those Overdogs. Until then, thanks for watching this win. This is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J. And we're saying, get out of here.